Hello. Hello, welcome back. And yeah, this is the first vlog. I think I was meant to do one video last week, which I missed. And I'd already done some footage. And basically, we moved. We moved office, we moved house. And welcome to the new place. Yeah, let's talk about it. All right, guys. Well, welcome back. This is Peter. My vlog. I hope you have been enjoying some of the videos previously. There's going to be a lot more coming up. I think I mentioned in one of the videos at the beginning of the year that we were going to be moving house, moving to a new studio, and here we are. And it is a mess. As you can see, there's just stuff everywhere. There's actually a shelf, huge, massive shelf right here that's being built. That's going to go up here. Yeah, moving house. I mean, it's been chaotic, really a lot more than it probably could have been for a number of reasons. And I guess the first one was the previous video. We had all had COVID, so that kind of slowed down packing and getting everything ready. And not only that, we're kind of moving house, and we're moving to a new house, so there's things that still need to be touched up, fixed up. So there was that. And additionally, we had a product launch this week. So I've just made some final changes that's pushed out and putting together this video. Well, along with all that, during the move, like pretty much when we got here, the first day, and I have no idea what it was. It could have been the Subway salad. It could have been something else. Who knows? No one knows. But we got sick with gastro. First, where's our daughter? When we first night here, we got here, and then we basically unpacked everything enough to set up beds, set up the fridge, just the stuff that you need to kind of like function. Set up the office desk here, and that was, so I could, because had to go and work with clients the next day. Basically got the desk done, and then that night at about 10 p.m. Our daughter got unwell, so it was we didn't get to sleep at about 2 a.m. and then the next day getting to work, had to do all that. We had the product launch. Basically, instead of setting things up, the next day was cleaning up after that. So basically, it was all clean up for that day. And then 2 days later, unfortunately, my poor wife also got unwell and had the same issue. And so I was there running around, helping and getting things sorted. So I didn't get much chance to unpack more stuff. And then, I thought I'd missed it. And then 2 days later, this is like during not only did we have a product launch, we had another product that had to be done in order to facilitate the product launch. So some of the tactical elements were to build a tool to help release the stuff for our product, for this client. And I had mostly done it, but I had to, was going to go into their office and do some testing. And unfortunately, I was sick that day. And I thought, I thought it wasn't going to be too bad. Like my stomach had been feeling a bit icky from that whole week. I got to the office and I was like, this is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And, in the middle of this product launch, need to get stuff set up, need to get stuff done. I got really sick. I had to get back home to rest because there's no way I couldn't do anything. I hadn't been like, even with COVID, at the peak of COVID, I was still working. I could still work. It was just like, I was out of breath and a little tired. But this I felt like I was just dying. And it was so bad. We were considering calling an ambulance because it was just getting really bad. Like I couldn't move, couldn't function. My wife said she was feeling terrible. And I'm like, now I kind of understood exactly what she meant about how terrible she felt during this. It was just unbelievable. how unwell we got, like for that short period of time. It was like 6 hours, and then all of a sudden it kind of like fades away. You feel okay, but your stomach's still a bit icky for the next 2 days. So the next day I was still able to get some work done, and then we started patching things up. And only now, through the whole week working and doing little bits and pieces, is the place coming together. My wife's done an amazing job in putting an absolutely beautiful interior. Some of the design ideas that she's got, some of the color palette that she's put together is absolutely incredible. So, I'm really grateful for that. And she's just been really amazing. She was really supportive when I got sick on the Friday. So, this I'm not going to do a tour of the whole house. Just maybe I'll show you guys the office a bit later when it's all set up. But let's go and jump outside and have a look around the area and talk about that. So, yeah, let's go. There's a whole new wetlands being built. So there's these like big trucks. If I can show you here. It's like this whole all over here. You can probably hear the trucks in the background, like digging up the ground. They're all kind of like digging up this area to make way, I guess, for the water flow. We're on a little bit closer to where they're digging things up. It's really nice to see, like, my office is looking over on this construction area over there. And on this side, you just have this really peaceful, there's like a creek there, lots of birds. I want to get a drone. And look, you got this construction area over there. You got like a creek bridge, goes around, and there's like a beautiful little playground a bit further down. And so, I have to say, the whole idea of suburban development, especially with an increase in population, I never really liked the condensed kind of Soviet-style buildings where you would have, say, buildings that would house, say, 1,000 people, blocks or maybe 1,000 people or so, have a playground, an area, community area. I found that those Soviet-style constructions are good for community, but they're a little bit too cramped. I really find like the place where we are now is like a medium density, I think it's called, residential area. So you say have 144 townhouses with a block of a business center and a retail center. So retail, like, they have a cafe, a little supermarket, and they're building it up. So they haven't finished it yet. They still have, I think, another third left to do. These guys called Ariana Homes. And with all of the construction issues that were happening, I was really freaking out that we were going to have problems. I watched this YouTube channel called Site Inspections in Australia, and the guy there is great, awesome, does really good work to point out, the extreme situations for people who experience problems with their builds, home builds. And we, thank God, we didn't have really any issues. The guys have been amazing to, they come past, looked at everything, tagged everything, done a really good job to help identify issues with the house, and they're going to fix everything. So the fact that they're still on site makes it so much easier. So that's another bonus of why, this kind of style of development is good, because you're kind of in amongst it. And I've actually talked to a lot of the people that are working on this area. Really nice team. Everybody's kind of like doing their job, getting things done. So yeah. But I think once this is finished, I would give it another year, maybe more, year and a half. It's going to be an amazing place. I think it's probably going to be one of the best little areas in Melbourne. Like, honestly, I think I'm really grateful to be able to live here. So maybe I'm biased because I'm actually here and I have to, what is it called? Like, because I'm here, I kind of have to like it. Well, that's it for another video. I'm going to get back into maybe a little bit more of general worldwide events. Really interested in what's happening with demographic changes, especially with China and Japan, and Korea. So it should be interesting to talk about those things. A few other items that I'm really interested in is, like, I still want to do that documentary, 2 documentaries, one short one kind of long one by the end of the year. So I'm going to get started with my dad to do a short documentary about that. I've been watching a few things about how to do scripts and how to do layouts and treatments for documentaries. I'm really, it would be really interesting to, for me, it's interesting to hear the stories as well as to document and then put together and then present it. So doing the whole thing, I really enjoy the whole process. I just love doing too many things. If maybe in my next life I'll I'll be a full-time documentary filmmaker, or who knows what will happen in the next 5-10 years. But I really enjoy that. As I also would really enjoy building software products, especially standalone greenfield stuff from the ground up. So really enjoy doing a lot of stuff. But anyway, I digress. So next video, we'll just go and talk about more interesting things about that are happening in the world, and I'll update you guys on what's going on with the documentary stuff that I'm working on. If you're interested in tech, check out my tech channel, Tech Suvara. It's I'll do the link somewhere around here, and yeah, I'll see you at the next video.